you are thinking about buying a new home, maybe hitting a few open houses this weekend, well, you're going to have a lot of questions.
Realtor
no doubt.
Jay Morrison is here with the 5 must-ask questions before you make that offer. Jay, good to see you again.
Yes, you too.
All right, so let's talk a little business here. Let's begin with fees. What kind of fees can I expect if I'm going out looking at open houses?
All right, great lead question, Willie. Any buyer can expect to have an appraisal fee. You should incur an inspection fee, although it's not mandatory, but every buyer should get an inspection. And then there are closing costs, which, if you have a savvy realtor, could be negotiated and put into your loan.
And how much do I owe the realtor? What's the fee on that typically?
Well, general practice is realtors, we don't charge up front, but we get paid on commission at the sale or purchase of the home.
Right.
So as a buyer, don't get discouraged thinking I got to come out of pocket with all this money for my realtor. Typically, you want to pay your realtor anything, no matter if they show you 100 houses or one. The realtor gets paid upon commission.
You can always keep that number in mind when you're also putting in an offer in on the home, right?
Correct.
The fees. Okay, now how long do I plan to live in this home, you say, is another question you need to ask yourself.
Yes, every buyer should want to know, how long am I going to be here? Because where that comes to correlation is, if you're going to be in a home forever, you think it's my dream home, my family, we're going to live here, die here, pass on to my kids, then you may want to look at taking a shorter mortgage, maybe a 15-year mortgage, or stick with it even 30. If you know you're going to be leaving that area soon, you're in transit, then you may want to take a larger mortgage, actually, a 30 or 40-year mortgage, stretch your payments out so that way you're paying cheaper monthly fees because you know you're going to get out of there soon.
Oh, what about the ARMs, like taking a adjustable rate mortgage?
Yes, if you know you and your family or yourself, you're going to be there for a while, you do not want an ARM. You don't want an interest-only loan. You want to pay as much principal as possible to pay that loan off. Again, if you're going to be maybe moving in a couple years, or you're looking to flip the house, or you're looking to be a little more aggressive as an investor, or just a homeowner in and out, you're moving in jobs, then you can take an ARM or interest only because you know you're going to be selling soon.
Right.
A lot of times when you buy a house, there are things that are broken or things you'd like replaced by the seller before you buy the house.
Right.
What kind of negotiation can you enter in with the seller about fixing things?
Well, one thing I want to be clear to buyers is that typically as a buyer, you won't talk to the seller. Okay. Either your attorney will talk to the seller's attorney or your agent will talk to the seller's agent. But things you can expect, your roof, water heaters, anything to do with the foundation, major appliances, major things you can get negotiated within your...
So that's fair game to say, I want you to replace the roof before I buy this place?
You almost can ask for anything, but keep in mind that the seller is looking to also make their best deal also. So you can ask for anything to be repaired, but you really want to stick to your major appliances, things that are going to incur major costs if you purchase a home.
Okay, now another big question to ask is, how can I tell if the home I want to buy has good resale value? This is if you're not planning to be in that home for a long time.
Yes, very good question, Natalie. If you want to know if your home is going to have very good resale value, you really want to look at comparable homes in the area and what they sell for. A lot of us get caught up looking at what the house down the street is listed for, which really means nothing in our business. We use comparable homes based on and what your house could possibly resell for, based on what other houses in your area are actually selling for.
Location, square footage, all of those comparable numbers.
Yes, location, square footage, bedroom count. Does that house have a pool? Does your house have a pool? Garages, all those things matter in finding out the resale value of your home.
Good stuff. Jay Morrison, the best dressed realtor we know.
He really is.
I'll
so
take that.
snazzy.
Right,
Snazzy dresser. Look, even the socks match the tie. Match the little.
You got coordinate.